So, welcome back to another episode of Bakemonogatari. Now, in the previous episode, we really went deep into the Suruga monkey arc. That's it. We introduced the entire phrase of monkey spa and what it means to what the phrase means, because it's a well-known phrase in literature and like in the English language in general. So it was cool seeing that, and then it was a lot of banter between, obviously, Suruga and Araragi, as always. Suruga is such a cool character. She's so fun. She's such a fun character. One thing that you guys did say is that Yuri means lily in Japanese. That's why there are lilies in the opening, because she is a lesbian, which in Japanese is Yuri, right? Interesting. That's really interesting. That's a cool symbolism, I guess. I would never have caught that, obviously, because I don't speak Japanese, but that's a cool thing that you guys pointed out. Another thing is about the openings. You guys did say that in the previous episode, I actually didn't mention it because I recorded the episode, and then when I was editing it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave in. So I saw a comment saying that, can you leave in the visuals for the opening and like the entire opening, but cut out the audio? And I was like, you know what, I can do that. But I decided to do that after I recorded it. That's why I didn't mention it in the video. But you guys did seem to like that. So I'm gonna keep in the opening, the visuals from it, and I'm gonna add my own BGM for the music, and I'm gonna cut out the official audio because I can't play it or it's gonna get CR'd. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So you guys seem to enjoy that. I'm gonna do that for every opening from here on out. I am going to say that because you guys do want to see my reactions to the opening. I know 2 openings from here on out. I know 2 openings from Monogatari series in general. One of them, obviously, is Rena's Circulation, because that's like one of the most famous anime openings of all time. Not just Monogatari series, but anime openings of all time. So I do know that opening. And I know Platinum Disco, because that's an absolute banger of a song. It's a banger. Platinum Disco is such a banger song. Those 2 songs are the only 2 Monogatari openings from here on out that I know, at least by name. Maybe there will be an opening that I'm gonna be like, oh, I heard this before, because sometimes I just listen to like opening compilations, anime opening compilations, to like fill in the silence. So yeah, that's how I know those openings. And I think I saw some covers of them. That's why I know them. Especially Platinum Disco. Rena's Circulation is just insanely popular. So yeah, either way, I'm gonna keep those in. And I was gonna say about the previous episode, we found out that Suruga, right? That's such an unusual name. I feel like I've never heard that kind of name before. Suruga. Maybe I have. It's just an interesting name. It does not actually have a monkey spa situation. It's more so she has a demon oddity, which is interesting. I wonder, as I said in the previous episode, I wonder if that's like a similar type of oddity as a god oddity that Senjogahara had, or if it's something completely different. But it seems like it's like the same type of oddity, but on a different side of the spectrum. But I guess we're gonna find out. I wonder if oddities even are classified as like different things, or it's just like whatever it fits the story. I don't know. Maybe there are like 3 different types of oddities: living oddity, godlike oddity, or like demon-like. I guess that would be the same category. And then ghost oddity, and then maybe some other as well. But yeah, that would be interesting to see if there are actually classifications of them. And we found out that that demon that Senjogahara has is an oddity that grants 3 wishes in exchange for your soul, right? That means that, I'm guessing, when Suruga made that pact, she had 3 wishes, right? I'm guessing that she had 3 wishes, and she made that pact for 3 wishes. I'm guessing it's not something like, oh, I'm gonna take that oddity, or I'm gonna let that oddity possess me, and then I'm gonna think of 3 wishes to 3 wishes for it to fulfill. I feel like usually it's like it manifests because of an already pre-existing want for something. So I'm guessing she had 3 tangible wishes before this manifested already. So I wonder what those wishes are. One of them is probably that she wants to be by Senjogahara's side. The other 2, we don't know. One of them, I'm fairly sure it's gonna be something to do with her family, her house, something to do with her room, something like that. And another one, I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. So enough yapping. I've been yapping for long enough. If you know what, just Uncut and Blurred, it's gonna be on my Patreon, which is down in the description. And without further ado, let's go into Bakemonogatari episode 8. Let me lock in.
左手のミイラカンバルが亡き母から託された たそれを初めて使ったのは小学4年生の時だったという。
足が速くなりたいです。
その頃、両親が亡くなって転校したばかりのカンバルはクラスに馴染めず、
That's easier
ま
to
た
say.
足が遅かったこともあってよくからかわれていた。そこで近く行われる運動会の徒競走で1等を取ればみんなの自分を見る目も変わるんじゃないか、そう思っての願いだったそうだ。
First wish. She wanted to be faster. She wanted to win the competition.
化け物に襲われていたのはカンバルが徒競走で一緒に走る4人の生徒たちだった。翌日、その生徒たちは揃って欠席したそうだ。カンバルはすぐにジェイコブスの
Monkey spot.
猿の手に行き当たった。
That's it.
そしてその内容の恐ろしさに背が震えたそうだ。
They didn't die. Okay, they didn't die. Did they?
普通に考えれば一つ目の願いをキャンセルしたいとミイラに願うしかないだろう。
Second
け
wish.
れどミイラのことを調べていたカンバルにはそれが怖かった。二つ目の願いがどのような形で叶えられてしまうか分かったものではないからだ。その翌日、徒競走の練習の際にカンバルは前の4人とは別の5人の生徒たちと一緒に走ることになった。
だから私は走った。速くなるための努力をした。そのまま何もしないでいたら何が起こるかは火を見るより明らかだった。
カンバルは陸上部に入らなかった。猿の手に願った願いがいつまで効力を持っているかわからない以上、自分より速いかもしれない人間がいるところに身を置くわけにはいかなかったからだ。
She joined the basketball team. Okay. That's cool. On the basketball court. No one could ever buff with her. Oh! Another thing. Another thing. I was talking in the previous episode about, or like I was asking what the significance of the left arm is, and it's kind of like because Oshino said that the left arm is especially unlucky. It's kind of like the entire thing of, it's more so like back in history, you know, being left-handed was seen as an unlucky thing, and people would be forced to be right-handed. I'm left-handed, by the way, which it would be terrible if I were born a bit earlier. And also, like, being left in literature would mean like it's the opposite of right, and being right would mean correct, right? So it's kind of has a negative connotation. That's kind of like why Oshino was like the left hand is especially unlucky. It just has like this unlucky connotation to it.
足が速いと評判の私を見に来てくれたんだ。そして非公式でいいから100メートル走をしようと誘われた。それを断らざるを得なかったのは本当につらかったな。素敵な先輩だった。一目惚れこそはしなかったが、話すようになって3日目にはもう千丈ヶ原先輩のことを好きになっていた。私は千丈ヶ原先輩に癒されていたのだ。
それからカンバルはミイラのことを意識から外せるようになったらしい。だがそれでも発作的にミイラを使ってしまいたいという衝動に駆られることはあった。バスケットボールの試合で強豪に当たった時、友達とひどい喧嘩をした時、そして
千丈ヶ原先輩に拒絶された時。
Oh, she actually confessed.
結局ミイラを使ったことはなかった。その頃にはお母さんが私にミイラを託したのは、困難にあっても自分の力だけで対処できる人間になってほしいと思っていたからだと分かっていたからだ。
だからカンバルは黙って千丈ヶ原から身を引いた。ミイラに願えば当時千丈ヶ原が抱えていた秘密を解決することができたかもしれないけれど、それもしなかった。でもその1年後、カンバルは僕のことを知ってしまった。千丈ヶ原のそばにいる僕を見てしまった。
This many Araragis, this must be a nightmare. Whoa.
いつ切り箱からミイラを取り出したのか、カンバルにはもうわからない。
Polonia Woodbox.
そして左手首までしかなかったはずのミイラが、
Whoa!
どうして肘の部分まで伸びてし
It
まっ
has
ているのか
grown.
ということにすら全く考えが及ばず。
That's
そして
crazy. Oh, end of the flashback. Wait, before we go into the opening. So it said that Kanbaru's mom gave her the monkey's paw because she wanted Kanbaru to be able or to be strong enough to solve any of the issues by herself. So I guess that means that she knew that if Kanbaru had something that would easily solve your issues, like the monkey's paw, she would be basically forced to either be strong and solve the issue by yourself, or cave in and use the monkey's paw. No, there would be no other way around it, because there's no way you can just not solve just sit there and not solve the issue when there's a easy solution right there, right? So I guess she kind of banked on the fact that Kanbaru is gonna be strong enough to not use the monkey's paw and use her own motivation to kind of solve the issues. That's a very scary, like a very scary gamble that she put on her own daughter, if that's actually the case. But that's an interesting gamble, because obviously, yeah, it will motivate her to actually solve something. Because if you didn't have that monkey's paw, then you could be just like, you know what, I'm not gonna, I don't care enough about this situation, I'm not gonna do anything about it. But now she's basically forced to do something about it, because otherwise she's gonna cave in and use the monkey's paw. Interesting. Lily. Oh, that's such a cool shot. Such a cool shot. With Senjogahara just slicing Suruga in half. The rain devil is apparently very violent evil. It does more sees the contract itself, it's in form. It's had 3 wishes. In other words, is Kanbaru is always destroy, expel. Wait, you guys did say, you know what? You guys did say that these in this arc is kind of nice reading this one. It's not a spoiler at all. It takes that person's life and body. In the next arc, you guys did say that it is a spoiler. So it takes that person's life and body. In other words, he or she becomes the devil by the end. That was its nature. So Kanbaru, when she found that Senjogahara's secret a year ago, it probably wouldn't have been granted. The devil reads the flip side of a wish. There's always something on the back. She wanted to become faster because she hated her classmates. She wanted to be by Senjogahara's side because she hated Araragi Koyomi. We know that. Expel, destroy. Yes, it reads the backside. Okay. Okay, so basically the second... We've seen 2 wishes now. And the third wish is not yet granted. Also, I misunderstood something. Okay, so sorry. I know. Okay. I misunderstood something about the oddity. I feel like even in the beginning. Now I fully understand. I think I fully understand it now that it's been explained here. So this monkey's paw is still a monkey's paw oddity. It's not a completely different type of oddity. It's still a monkey's paw oddity. It's just that when you use monkey's paw 3 times, the devil or the demon takes your soul in exchange for granting those 3 wishes. But it's still, all of it is still part of the monkey's paw oddity. It's just that each time you use it, it takes up a bigger part of you. First it's the hand, then it's the entire forearm as well, and then it's or first it's like the wrist, and then it's the entire forearm, and then it's your soul, right? But it still all is part of the monkey's paw oddity. Right? I think so.
僕は一発の専門家だからね。ハンカツのなんちゃってオーソリティとしてこういう事態にあたって力を貸すことにはやぶさかではないんだよ。
助けてくれるのか。
助けないよ。力を貸すだけ。君が一人で勝手に助かるだけだよ、お嬢ちゃん。
He's so cool. Oshino is so cool.
この場合僕は何をすればいいのかな。おしの。つまり今回僕は一体何を手伝えばいいのかということなんだよ、荒木君。
You tell me.
現象を簡単に解決する方法はとりあえず2つあるよ。
Make a third wish.
一つは荒木君がレイニーデビル
Oh!
もう一つはそのけだものの左腕をスパッと切り落とすことさ。切り落とすって悪魔の部分だけを切り落とせるのか。その後から元の腕が生えてくるとか。トカゲの尻尾でもあるまいし、そんな都合のいいことあるわけないじゃん。たかだか腕一本で状況が解決するなら
What if she's turned into a vampire?
安かろうってことさ。
You lop off her arm, turn her into a vampire, then it grows back. And then you turn her back from being a vampire. Like Araragi.
人間一人殺そうとしてんだぜ。それくらい当然の代償じゃないのかい。言いたいことはわかるけれど、でもちょっと待てよ、オシノ。人間一人殺そうとしてるって、それはカンバルの望んだことじゃないんだ。カンバルはただ戦場ヶ原のそばに。
So, also, once your wish is granted, the side effect of a, or like the arm, I guess, would be completely gone, right? So, if she killed Araragi, then that would mean that her arm would be free again. Okay, interesting. But with the third wish, it was just completely consume her soul. Okay.
荒木君は本当に優しいよね。優しくて胸がムカつくね。本当にもうそばにいたいだけだなんて、そんな甘ったるい言葉をそのまま信じたのかい。違うってのかよ。荒木君、おかしいとは思わないのかい。小学生の時、どうしてその左手はお嬢ちゃんの足を速くせず、周囲をぶちのめすなんて行動に出ちまったんだと。
That's the monkey's paw.
そりゃだから猿の手は持ち主
Yeah,
が沿わない形
that's
で
what-
願いを叶える
That's my thinking as well.
でも猿の手じゃない。レイニーデビルは低級悪魔だけれど、契約は契約さ。足が速くなりたいと願ったのなら、普通はそのまんま足が速くなるは
Is
ず
it
だ。
because of Suruga's wish
血が
then?
打ちのめしてそれで足が速くなるのかい。おかしいとは思わないのかい。じゃあどうしてなんだよ。
Maybe she
雨がっぱの
I don't know.
建物はどうして同級生を。
She wanted it?
お嬢ちゃんが同級生を
Whoa, she did want it!
両親が死んだばかりで辛かった時期に同級生から迫害を受けたりしたら復讐を考えたとしても全くおかしくはない。
Mm.
もちろんそんなことを願ったのは
Yeah, it seems like a subconscious one. Okay,
本
interesting.
人の自覚としては足が速くなりたいと願ったに違いない。だがそれは表で裏は違う。その願いの裏には同級生をぶちのめしてやりたいという暗い願望があったのさ。そして無意識とはいえお嬢ちゃんには本当のところは分かっていたはずなんだぜ。けれど自分で認めたくないからその現象に別の解釈を求めた。それが猿の手。
Oh!
という意に沿わぬ形で願いが叶ったのは猿の手のせいで、あくまで自分の意思じゃないという精神的言い訳。でも、オシノ、何の確証があってそんなことを言うんだって思うかい？
I think they're just messing up my theory more and more.
お嬢ちゃんのその腕、小学生の時はどうなっていたんだい？お嬢ちゃんは次の日教室に行って4人の欠席を知るまでことが起きていることには気づかなかったんだろう。もしお嬢ちゃんの左手が今みたいな毛むくじゃらになっていたら何かが起きていることくらいには気づくはずなのに。でもさっきの話にそんな話は出てこなかったよね。つまり怪異は一晩お嬢ちゃんが気づかないうちにお嬢ちゃんの左手に同化して同級生をぶちのめしお嬢ちゃんの願いを叶えたんだ。そして怪異はお嬢ちゃんが気づかないうちに
Yeah, okay, okay, okay.
離れたんだろう。左手首が左腕になったのは願いを叶えて得たその魂の分だけ成長したってことだろうさ。おい、おしの、それじゃあ加害者の言い訳を信じるなんて
本当に人がいいよね、荒木君は。大好きな先輩を寝取った男。殺したいくらいに嫉妬したとしてもおかしくはないだろうさ。荒木君の襲撃はお嬢ちゃんの意に沿わぬものだったんじゃない。荒木君を襲撃することこそがお嬢ちゃんの意志だったのさ。
Oh, that's why we saw the bite marks in like episode 1 or 2. I think it was episode 1. Actually, maybe episode 2. It's from Shinobu.
待ちかねたよ、荒木君。思ったより時間がかかったみたいだね。
ああ、ちょっとギリギリの基準が分かりにくかったからさ。少し足りないかもしれないけど、でも飲ませすぎるよりはいいだろう。僕にとっても忍にとっても。
荒木君はこれから悪魔とくんずほぐれつの大立ち回りを演じなくちゃならないんだからさ。そんな気を回している場合じゃないと思うぜ。スレスレまで引き出したところで、そんな勝利。
So, one thing that I'm tiny bit confused about, is this oddity even a monkey's paw? Or is this just, is the thing about it being a monkey's paw completely made up by Suruga to justify her own desires or her own like nature? Because the way that Ocean was talking about it is that Suruga first made a wish, then beat up all of those classmates, and then after that she read about the monkey's paw and she kind of said, oh, this must be the monkey's paw, to kind of justify it to herself. It wasn't me who did it, it was the monkey's paw's fault, right? It wasn't my fault. That's kind of how it feels like. And it's not actually a monkey's paw, but it's more so the rainy devil that grows each time that you use it, and the third time is when it completely consumes your soul. It has nothing to do with the monkey's paw, right? That's kind of how it feels like. And it grants your deepest desires, subconscious desires, or wishes. So it isn't that it grants them in a way that you're not expecting, it's more so that it grants them in a way that you want, but you don't even know you want necessarily, right? That's cool. That's interesting. So her wish right now is to kill Araragi. It's not to get Senjogahara even back, it's to kill Araragi specifically. Which means that to get rid of the paw, she needs to kill Araragi. I don't know what other way they could do it. Or he lops off her arm. I guess we'll find out. Let's see it.
悪魔がおとなしく魔界高に帰ってくれる。
Oh, a contract.
大丈夫だよ。それくらいは保証してあげる。いいかい、荒木君。契約は果たせなければ無効になる。
Oh.
悪魔がお嬢ちゃんの願いを叶えられなければ、お嬢ちゃんの願いも無効になるさ。
つまり、僕が悪魔に殺されなければか。
そういうこと。もちろん、今の荒木君が今の忍ちゃんに限界まで血を。
Oh, he powers up like this. Whoa.
荒木君が吸血鬼だった春休みの頃の10分の1くらいの能力しか発揮できない。
Okay, that makes sense. He's still a human though. Yeah, makes sense.
随分な数字だな。
だからって、忍ちゃん本人の力を借りようとしたらダメだよ。そうなると、脅しじゃなく、本当にお嬢ちゃんの腕を切り落とすしかなくなる。荒木君が退治するから意味を持つんだから。
Okay, that's interesting. So what they're doing is basically they're trying to make the devil think that the wish is not, it can't be fulfilled, right? That Araragi cannot be killed no matter what. If they manage to prove that, then the contract becomes void and the devil's gonna leave Suruga's body, right? And he got powered up by giving blood to Shinobu. Oh, this is gonna be brutal, isn't it? I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this. I want to know more about Araragi.
きてりゃ誰かを憎むことくらいあるだろうさ。殺されるのはそりゃごめんだけれど、カンバルが戦場ヶ原に憧れてたっていうのが僕を憎む理由だっていうのなら別に許せるしさ。
Interesting.
ま、それが荒木くんの決めたことならそれでいいんだけれど、
He definitely feels like he has a bit of a
僕の知ったことじゃない。
hero complex, but maybe not.
じゃあ
I don't know much about him.
お嬢ちゃんに力貸してあげなよ。言っとくけど、中に入ったらことが終わるまでもう出られないからね。内側からは絶対に扉開かなくなっちゃうから。もちろん何があっても僕や忍ちゃんが助けに現れるなんてことはないから忘れないでね。
Uh-oh.
世話かけるな。
いいよ。
Uh-oh.
よう。
Jesus, animation spiked. Oh! Oh!
使えるのは左腕だけじゃないのか。レイニーデビルの左腕だけじゃなく、カンバル本人も僕を攻撃しようとしている。無意識にカンバルは拒否しているんだ。二つの願いが叶わないこと、僕を殺さないこと。カンバルは戦場ヶ原を諦める気がない。
切り落としてくれ。こんな左手いらない。
何バカなこと言ってんだ。できるわけがないだろう、そんなこと。バスケットボールはどうするんだよ。
私は人間一人を殺そうとしたのだぞ。それくらい当然の代償だろう。
いや、カンバル、僕はそんなこと全然気にしてないって。
切り落とすならいい方法があるよ。忍ちゃんのブレードなら痛みを感じる暇もなく、その左腕
Shinobu's blade.
可能だろう。今の忍ちゃんでもお嬢ちゃんの細腕を切り落とすくらい朝飯前だよ。
黙ってろ、星野。おい、カンバル、そんな思い詰めるようなことじゃないだろ。お前が責任を感じることなんてちっともないんだ。これは全部
That was a nice shot.
じゃない。レイニーデビルとかいう怪異が元凶で。
怪異は願いを叶えただけだろ。求められたから与えただけだろ。ツンデレちゃんの時もそうだったんじゃないのかな。
構わない、荒木先輩。
構うよ。構わないわけないだろ。何言ってんだよ。それに戦場ヶ原のことはどうするんだよ。僕はお前に戦場ヶ原と。
もういい。戦場ヶ原先輩のことももういい。もういいから。諦めるから。
We can see that she did not give up. That's so brutal. Ah! Oh! Disgusting! Did she actually believe that? I was gonna say that. They did kind of make a promise.
私たちは少なくとも怪異のことに関して互いに秘密を持たないって。 視に値するわ。でもまあ、荒木くんすでに1万回くらい死んだ後みたいだし、特別に許してあげようかしら。
So gracious, so generous. She's not gonna kill her. Yeah, that's not her wish.
荒木くん、どうせあなたのことだから、自分が死ねば全部解決するとか、間の抜けたことを思っていたんじゃないかしら。冗談じゃないわよ。荒木くんが死んだら、私はどんな手を使ってでもカンバルを殺すに決まっているじゃない。荒木くん、私を殺人犯にするつもり？
That's so yandere from her.
まったく情の深い女だ。
私が何より気に食わないのは、荒木くんがたとえそんな体じゃなくとも、同じ行為に身を投じていただろうということが、はっきりと分かってしまうことよ。不死身の体におんぶに抱っこで、こんなバカなことをやっているのだったら、どうぞお好きなようにという感じなのだけれど、荒木くんと来たら当たり前みたいに、流れのまにまにそんなありさまになってしまって、もうさっぱりね。まあ、大きなお世話も余計なおせっかいもありがた迷惑も荒木くんにされるなら、そんなに悪くはないのかもしれないわ。
僕が悪魔を圧倒し、カンバルの裏の願いの成就を不可能にしてしまうのが
Yeah.
一つの方策であるとすれば、
Oh.
カンバルが僕を殺そうとしているという事実を戦場ヶ原に知らせることで、表の願いの成就を不可能にしてし
Yeah,
まう
that's interesting.
一つの方策。まして今、戦場ヶ原は僕が死んだらカンバルを殺すとまで悪魔の目の前で宣誓した。知らなかったでは済まされない。レイニー・デビルにとって状況はもう完全に決定してしまったのだ。なんて見透かした真似をするんだ、星野。お前は本当に悪魔なんかよりもずっととんでもないやつだよな。
カンバル、久しぶり。元気そうで何よりね。私は戦場ヶ原先輩が好きで。そう、私はそれほど好きじゃないわ。それでもそばに。
You say it like this? Bro.
待たせてごめんなさいね。
まったく、かませ犬もいいところだった。我ながらあつらえたような3枚目を演じたものである。戦場ヶ原ひたぎがどれだけ強欲で諦めの悪い女なのかということくらい僕はとっくに知っていたはずなのに、それが本当に大事なものだったなら戦場ヶ原が諦めるわけがないのに。
Ending.
大きなお世話、余計なおせっかい、ありがた迷惑。しかしそれでもなんというか、全くもってどいつもこいつも本当にひねくれてるよな。
The audio is gonna be fucked on YouTube.
おはよう、荒木先輩。
おはようございます、カンバルさん。で、なんか用なのか？
今朝戦場ヶ原先輩から電話があって、荒木先輩を迎えに行くように言われたのだ。あ、カバンを持たせてくれ。さあ、行くぞ先輩。
しかしお前、部活はいいのかよ。日曜だって練習はあるはずだろ。ほら、そろそろ試験休みなんだから気合い入れていかないと。
You need to hustle.
バスケットボールはもうできないのだ。少し早いが引退だ。
Did it fuck up her arm?
中途半端だったからな。悪魔は去ったが、結局腕は元には戻らなかったんだ。いくらなんでもこの腕でバスケットボールを続けるわけにはいかないからな。でもまあ、これはこれで結構使い勝手はいいみたいだぞ。
僕のカバンを今すぐ返せ。
Interesting. Okay, so that's the end of this arc. Ah, the Suruga monkey arc. Okay, so I believe. Okay, I feel like I flip-flopped my theory on what the oddity was a few times this episode. I believe so. From my understanding of the oddity, it's not even an oddity that it has nothing to do with the monkey's paw. It was just a rainy devil that was an oddity that grants you up to 3 wishes. The third one is gonna consume your soul, but each consecutive wish is gonna take a bigger part of your soul, right? She ended up making the first one, which is gonna be to kill the let's rephrase it, to be the first in her competition, which also took her subconscious wish to hurt the other competitors into account, and she ended up doing that. Her arm got hairy for like a few hours just for her to hurt those people, and then it turned back to normal. Then her second wish was to kill Araragi, and that was proven impossible by Senjogahara, or not impossible by Senjogahara, but that was proven that even if she succeeded, she would have died, right? Or she would not have gotten Senjogahara, which would in turn be contradictory to her wish to get Senjogahara, right? Which ended up voiding the contract between the Rainy Devil and Suruga, but the arm remained. I wonder why the arm remained. Oh, I guess the arm remained here and not at the first wish, because in the first wish the contract was completed, but here it was voided, right? I'm guessing that's the difference. Yeah, I guess so. Interesting. And maybe it's also kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm looking too deeply into it, but maybe it's kind of like symbolizing the fact that she's not gonna get over it, or it's gonna be harder to get over, because obviously she's gonna carry it with her, because she didn't really achieve her wish or whatever. She just gave up on that wish. So it's always gonna stay with her, this kind of scar, right? I guess that kind of makes sense. But I don't know if I'm looking too deeply into this. Interesting. Suruga is a really interesting character. I actually really like her. And what was that action sequence, man? That action sequence was crazy. Like, I really like how stylized it is. Like, okay, this entire anime is very stylized, but that action sequence, I loved how it was censored. But I mean, it wasn't censored. It was stylized in a way that it seems censored, right? All of the blood and all of the guts and stuff like that. It didn't look as gory, but you know what was the most horrible part is the arm or the hand that was just, like all of the bones were broken. It was hanging off of like the wrist. Oh, that was disgusting. But what a banger of an, I mean, this animation, especially for like what, 09 or whatever, 010, whenever this came out, is absolutely insane. Like Studio Shaft, they're on something else, man. Especially early Studio Shaft is so good. I'm excited to see as we watch, because we're going into Kizumonogatari after Bakemonogatari, which is like pretty new, which is gonna be probably a pretty big shift when it comes to animation, right? I would guess. I don't know. I haven't seen any clips from like newer seasons, so I'm excited to see how that ends up being. But either way, we still have quite a few episodes until then. So yeah, this was an absolute banger of an episode once again. And now it's time to go into the next arc for this season. So I'm gonna end this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.